Angel Reese, back in the gym, working on her pull-up, bang. Working on her midi, working on her mid-range game, 15 to 17 feet out, being able to create some space for herself. Yes, this looks embarrassingly slow. No, it is not in slow motion. This is just what we have to work with right now.
The Indiana Fever players have been putting in serious work this offseason, and it's paying off, big time. Their training videos are taking off online, with Caitlin Clark's clip alone pulling in nearly 2 million views in just one day. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's team just dropped a workout video of their own, but the timing makes it seem more like a reaction to the Fever's rising buzz than anything else.
Let's get it! Knockdown! Bang! Hey man, we got a fire on the poop deck. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! 4! Bang! Mayday! Mayday! Clear the runway! Brace for impact! AR-5 coming in heavy! Bang! Look alive, sunshine. Long 2, will it go through? Ha ha, no chance. Bang. Is it me, or is there only 2 rows behind the bench and they're like half full? I get better attendance on Monday nights in my men's league. Come on, man! Bang!
While the Fever's workout clips highlight real progress, like Aaliyah Boston sharpening her post moves and Lexi Hull working on her three-point shooting for actual game situations, Angel Reese's video feels a bit off. In it, she's out there launching deep threes, trying to channel Steph Curry. The problem? That's not even close to her game. Last season, she struggled to finish near the basket, shooting just 44.5% from inside 5 feet. It's clear her team is trying to ride the hype wave, but they might be missing the bigger picture. This is about real improvement, not just going viral. If you're hyped for the Fever in 2025, drop the word champion in the comments. Let's go.
We got some footage from in the lab. That's right. She's in the damn gym. I'm just going to keep it real. I guess hell has frozen over, but she is in the gym practicing shots. And as you can imagine, there's real reaction to this.
Have you noticed how the entire Indiana Fever squad has been locked in the gym all off-season? Their workout videos aren't just going viral, they're giving us a front-row seat to what real championship preparation looks like. While other teams talk about putting in the work, the Fever is showing it, step by step. You can actually see their progress in real time, and that kind of focus is hard to ignore.
How are you? Good, how are you? So finally to meet you.
Yes.
What really stands out in these training sessions is the level of detail and purpose. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull aren't just casually getting shots up, they're working on specific skills like three-point shooting, finishing through contact, and building a strong mid-range game that fits perfectly with Caitlin Clark's playmaking style. Lexi Hull's focus is especially impressive. She's fine-tuning her catch-and-shoot mechanics and running through screen plays, key parts of the Fever's motion offense that will open up scoring chances next season. But here's what really sets these workouts apart from your typical off-season content. Fever player development coach Keith Porter is right there, actively coaching. He's not just observing, he's hands-on, even traveling with Aaliyah Boston to Massachusetts to keep her progress on track. These aren't just routine shooting sessions. They're carefully planned, personalized workouts aimed at real improvement.
What up, Fever family? It's Coach Keith Porter. Today I got Aaliyah Boston in the gym. We're been working on some footwork, getting up and down the floor. Just working on being better today.
Are you ready for my hit?
Look, we'll make 5 hours. Funny to you. I'm looking for move them backwards.
Yeah.
So eventually we're going to get to like our whole set, but we're going to isolate every single action and motion.
Yeah.
So this is just one of those fucked up motions.
Aaliyah Boston's off-season training is all about smart, strategic growth. After defenses started adjusting to her late last season, she's responding with purpose, working on left-hand post moves and adding a consistent floater to her game. This isn't just general skill work, it's a direct response to the challenges she faced, showing how seriously she's taking her evolution as a player. And it's not just Boston. The veterans, Natasha Howard, Brianna Turner, and Dana Borner, are locked in too, focusing on pick-and-roll scenarios to make the most of Caitlin Clark's playmaking. What's really exciting is how all of this individual training feeds into the bigger picture. The Fever aren't just preparing players, they're building a system. Everyone's personal development is tied to the team's larger strategy, and that kind of cohesion is what sets them apart.
I train about 4 or 5 days a week. A lot of young guns out there now that, they want to take your spot, and I don't blame them, but it's going to be hard because I'm going to go after it.
What's so fascinating about these workout videos is how directly they tie into real game situations. When Lexi Hull is practicing specific shots, it's not just random drills, it's preparation for exactly how she'll score next season. Think about it, when Caitlin Clark draws defenders and dishes it out, Hull will be ready to knock down those shots. Every move they're making has a purpose. Every rep is building toward moments that will matter on the court.
Lexi Hull being back in Indiana in the gym, working out. We saw Keith Porter in there. We saw Lexi shooting her shots. We saw Lexi with reverse layups.
This isn't just about getting in shape, it's a championship plan coming together in real time. Every Fever player is tackling specific areas for improvement while sharpening their strengths, all within a system designed to bring out the best in each of them. They're not just hoping to get better, they're building a well-oiled offense where every player has a clear role and purpose, and the difference between real preparation and just putting on a show? It couldn't be clearer. While Fever players spent their off-season grinding in gyms across the country, Angel Reese's team dropped a conveniently timed workout video after months of red carpet events and podcast appearances. But fans saw right through it. The timing felt forced, and the reactions made it clear people weren't buying it.
Angel Reese back in the gym practicing the 15 to 17 foot, but we see a lot in the Angel Reese practice footage of her working on this type of game, right? There's not too many practice videos that have been released on the Angel Reese front that doesn't involve her working with Lisa Leslie, that you see her working on her post moves, working around finishing around the basket, finishing around the rim.
Let's break down what's actually in Angel Reese's workout video. Reese, a 6 feet 3 inches post player who had real trouble finishing at the rim last season, is seen practicing long two-pointers and three-point shots, attempts she rarely takes, let alone makes, in real games. The disconnect is hard to ignore. Instead of focusing on the areas where she truly struggled, the video shows her working on skills that don't match her on-court role. That mismatch has left both analysts and fans scratching their heads.
Nobody's guarding you. There's no chance you're going to get your shot blocked if you take a three. Nobody's guarding you. There's no way. How does she get her shot blocked all the time, man? I don't get it! Never seen a professional basketball player make a layup look so awkward, so uncoordinated. Goes off the wrong foot. Call it the poopity scoopity shot. Bang! When little bro thinks he can play against the big bro, who's your daddy? Bang! Angel, do the Dirk. Yeah, you know, the Dirk. That fall away. Do it. Oh, yeah, look at that bag work. Bang! This league rocks. Bang!
Chicago Sky fans, in particular, are frustrated. One fan even asked, why is Angel Reese's PR team the one putting this video out, and not the Chicago Sky? Another pointed out the obvious issue: Reese needs to improve her inside game, but instead, she's working on three-pointers, something that's not really part of her role. The criticism highlights a fan base that clearly understands basketball fundamentals better than the training being shown in the video.
Feel somebody on your left side, like Pope says. Feel somebody on your left side, turn right. Feel somebody on your right side, turn left. We don't really see that with the Angel Reese workout videos. We see a lot of this. A lot of jump shots, set shots, catch and shoot, dribble, shot, dribble, pull up. Maybe we'll take it to the lane from 15 feet out on a drive, but not too much post plays.
What's missing from Reese's workout video is pretty obvious. There's no sign of any coaching staff from the Chicago Sky. No structured development plan, no professional guidance to tailor drills to her specific weaknesses. Instead, it looks like a quick, social media-friendly session with just Angel, a camera, and some questionable focus, considering Reese shot a dismal 44.5% from less than 5 feet last season, one of the worst percentages in WNBA history for a player taking that many shots from close range. It's hard not to wonder why she's focusing on perimeter shooting instead of addressing her struggles at the rim. Her overall 39.1% field goal percentage last season should be a clear signal to work on finishing layups and close-range shots, not long-range shooting.
This is like WNBA leveling up and all eyes on her now. I think that she knows that she has to completely restructure her form, because that is not the way to be efficient in the post position that she is in. At the post position that she's in, a layup is supposed to be a given. She needs to improve her touch around the rim, all over the place, but she seems to take these desperation shots.
What's even more telling is that Reese seems to be ignoring advice from basketball royalty. Lisa Leslie, a legend in the game, reportedly told her to focus on improving her inside game, yet Reese continues to work on skills that don't match those recommendations. This only adds to the growing confusion about her off-season priorities.
If Angel Reese was my power forward, And he saw this chart that we're looking at right now. And I see that when she's close around the basket finishing on layups, she's shooting 42%. And when I see Camila Cardoso around the basket finishing on layups, bottom of the chart, folks, she's finishing at a 56% clip. Well, if I'm Tyler Marsh, I am saying to myself, okay, let's make sure that this paint is not congested. So when we hand it to our big girl, when we hand it to our higher pick of the two from the 2024 WNBA draft, when we hand it to the better finisher out of the two, when we hand it to the better player out of the two offensively, let's make sure this paint is open so she has some room to operate.
Shaquille O'Neal has also weighed in, offering similar advice to focus on developing her inside game. Yet, here's Reese, taking jump shots instead of working on post moves. The timing feels incredibly obvious. This wasn't part of a well-thought-out development plan. It looks more like a reaction to the Fever's genuine training videos going viral. Basketball experts have called out the video for being all flash and no substance, suggesting it focuses more on appearances than addressing real weaknesses.
It's just a fact. She is, it's more than a fact. She is not good at layups. But I was looking at her stats. I jotted some down right here, and she shoots an abysmal 39% from the field. She shot below 50% on shots less than 5 feet away, which is bad. And even worse than that is that shots from 5 to 9 feet, 13%.
You don't need to be a professional coach to see the problem. When a player with clear finishing issues is working on the wrong skills, it points to either a lack of self-awareness or poor guidance in her development. Both are concerning for a young player's career trajectory. When basketball experts talk about letting the numbers speak for themselves, they're serious. Beneath Reese's polished Instagram workouts, the stats tell a different story, one that would make any shooting coach cringe. And it only gets worse when you dig deeper. Her struggles go beyond just the immediate basket. Shooting less than 15% from 5 to 9 feet is a huge red flag for any post player. To put it into perspective, she's making fewer than 2 out of every 10 attempts from just a few feet away. That's not a cold streak, it's a fundamental flaw that needs immediate attention.
Great. She can get back to building that brick house on the hoop like she did last year. With her shot release, I don't know how she gets any shots off. Well, you heard what I said. And look, the guy's being objectively just critical when it comes to basketball. With that release, how is she getting shots off? It's real slow. It's a good question.
What's particularly revealing are the rebounding numbers that mask a bigger issue. Nearly 40% of Reese's rebounds last season came from her own missed shots. While grabbing your own miss can show hustle, when it happens this often, it creates a statistical illusion. It makes her rebounding numbers look better than they really are, while hiding one of the most inefficient finishing rates for a player of her height and position. It's like basketball's version of failing upward: miss, rebound, miss again, repeat.